is me, Rahul Tailor'sWala. I am from Hyderabad, Pakistan, and I am tailor. And I have 14 years experience in tailoring field. And recently, I completed my 2 month training at Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute, and I am also facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. And I am also provide Zoom support for classes and live stream. And today I have a guest to talk with him. And I have today a guest that name is Perplexity, and I have also topic uh, to talk with him. So let's start. Hi Perplexity, how are you doing today?
Hey there. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I am also great. So today I have topic to talk with you, and I have some question to ask you. So my topic is the secret to building lasting habits. And I have a first question. What does it mean to build a lasting habit?
That's a great question. Building a lasting habit means creating a behavior that becomes automatic, consistent, and sustainable over a long period of time. It means you're able to integrate that habit into your daily life so that it feels natural and you don't have to rely too much on willpower. In short, it's about making a behavior stick for the long run, not just as a short-term goal.
Thank you. So my next question is why do most people fail to stick with a few habits, new habits?
That's a really important point. Most people struggle to stick with new habits because they often rely too much on motivation, which can be inconsistent. They might set goals that are too big or vague, or they don't have a clear plan. Also, people sometimes underestimate the power of their environment or triggers that lead them back to old routines. Finally, without tracking progress or having accountability, it's easy to lose momentum.
Thank you. So my next question is, what role does consistency play in habit formation?
Consistency is absolutely key in habit formation. It helps reinforce the neural pathways that turn a new behavior into an automatic response. When you repeat an action consistently, ideally at the same time or under the same conditions, it becomes easier for your brain to recognize it as part of your routine. Consistency reduces the need for decision making and willpower, making the habit feel natural over time. It's one of the most critical factors in making a habit stick.
Okay, so thank you. So my next question is, how long does it usually take to form a habit?
Great question. The time it takes to form a habit can vary for each person and the complexity of the habit. On average, research suggests it can take about 66 days for a behavior to become automatic. But it could be as short as 21 days or as long as 200 days, depending on the individual and the habit itself. The key is staying consistent and patient.
Okay, thank you. So my next question is, why are small daily actions more powerful than big change?
That's a fantastic question. Small daily actions are often more powerful than big changes because they build momentum and create a sense of progress. They're easier to stick with, and they compound over time, leading to lasting results. Big changes, on the other hand, can feel overwhelming and hard to maintain. Small actions create consistency and reinforce identity, making lasting habits more achievable.
Thank you. So my
You're ve-
next question is,
Sure, I'm ready. What's your next question?
how can accountability help in building habits?
Accountability can be a game changer in building habits. When you share your goals with someone else, a friend, a mentor, or even a group, you create a sense of responsibility and encouragement. Knowing that someone else is aware of your progress can motivate you to stay on track. It also gives you a chance to celebrate milestones and get support when you face challenges. All of this boosts your commitment and helps turn those habits into lasting behaviors.
Oh, I that's great answer. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask.
Okay,
Have a great day.
okay. So my next question is, what is the difference between discipline and motivation in habit?
That's a fantastic question. Motivation is the initial drive or inspiration to start a habit. It's like a spark. But motivation can be inconsistent and short term. Discipline, on the other hand, is the ability to stick to the habit even when motivation fades. It's the long term commitment and self control that helps you follow through no matter what. In short, motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask anytime.
Okay, so my next question is, how does environment affect habit building?
The environment plays a huge role in habit building because it can either support or hinder your behavior. A well structured environment reduces the friction for good habits and increases the friction for bad ones. For example, if you want to start eating healthier, keeping fresh fruits on the counter makes it easier. On the flip side, if you want to reduce screen time, placing your phone in another room can help. By shaping your surroundings, you make it easier to follow through on your desired habits.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what are some common bad habits people want to break?
Some common bad habits people often want to break include things like procrastination, spending too much time on social media, unhealthy eating or snacking, smoking, nail biting, and not getting enough sleep. These habits can be tough to break because they're often tied to stress, routines, or triggers in the environment.
That's great answer. Thank you. So my next question is, why is it important to track your progress in habits?
Tracking your progress is important because it gives you clear, visible evidence of how far you've come. It helps reinforce the habit by showing your consistency, and it can boost motivation when you see progress over time. Tracking also helps you identify patterns, what's working, and where you might need to adjust. It makes your journey more intentional and keeps you accountable to your goals.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. So my next question is, can technology help us build habits? How?
Absolutely. Technology can be a powerful tool for building habits. There are habit tracking apps that remind you to stick to your routines, track your progress, and celebrate milestones. Smartwatches and fitness trackers can monitor physical activity, sleep, and even mindfulness. Plus, digital calendars or reminders can make it easier to stay consistent. Social media or online communities also offer support and accountability. In short, technology can provide structure, motivation, and feedback to keep you on track.
Okay, so my next question, how can rewards help in creating lasting habit?
Rewards play a crucial role in creating lasting habits because they reinforce the positive behavior. When you reward yourself after completing a habit, your brain releases dopamine, which creates a sense of pleasure and makes you want to repeat the behavior. Over time, the habit becomes associated with that positive feeling. The key is to choose meaningful rewards that align with your goals, so you stay motivated and keep building that habit loop.
Yeah, that's great. Amazing. I like it. So my next question is, why is starting small the key to big success in habits?
Starting small is key because it reduces the resistance to getting started. When a habit feels easy and achievable, you're more likely to do it consistently. That consistency builds momentum and confidence. Once the small habit is established, you can gradually increase the difficulty or add new layers. Small steps also help avoid overwhelm, making it easier to stay consistent and turn the behavior into a lasting habit.
Yeah, thank you. So that's
I'm
great.
really glad you're. Thank you. I really appreciate that. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask anytime.
So my next question is, how do habits shape our identity over time?
Habits shape our identity by reinforcing the kind of person we believe we are. Every time you follow through on a habit, you're casting a vote for the type of identity you want. For example, if you consistently exercise, you start seeing yourself as a fit person. Over time, these repeated actions become part of your identity, influencing your choices and behavior in other areas of life. In short, habits not only change what we do, but also how we see ourselves.
Yeah, that's good. So my next question is, how can one replace a bad habit with a good one?
Replacing a bad habit with a good one involves identifying the cue or trigger that leads to the bad habit, and then consciously choosing a healthier replacement behavior. You also want to make the new habit as easy and rewarding as possible, so it satisfies the same need the bad habit did. Gradually, through repetition and positive reinforcement, the new habit can take the place of the old one, making it much easier to maintain in the long run.
That's great. Why do people give up after a few days of trying a new habits?
One big reason people give up is because they rely too much on motivation, which naturally fluctuates. Another reason is that they might set goals that are too ambitious or vague, leading to frustration. Without a clear plan or visible progress, it's easy to lose momentum. Also, people often underestimate the time and effort needed, and they might not have enough support or accountability. Breaking through those first few days requires focusing on small, manageable steps and celebrating little wins to build confidence.
Yeah, that's great. And I have a last question to ask you. And how can informations and positive thinking support habit?
Affirmations and positive thinking can support habit building by shaping your mindset. They help you build confidence and reinforce the belief that you can succeed. By repeating affirmations like, I am consistent, or I am becoming healthier every day, you program your subconscious to align with your goals. This positive mindset helps you push through challenges and stay motivated. In essence, affirmations and positive thinking create a mental environment that supports the new habit, making it easier to stay consistent and confident.
Yeah, that's great. So my next and last question to you: what's the connection between habits and long-term success?
The connection between habits and long-term success is that habits are the building blocks of that success. Small, consistent actions done daily add up to significant achievements over time. Whether it's in health, career, relationships, or personal growth, success often depends on the daily habits that shape our behaviors and mindset. Good habits create discipline, resilience, and momentum, all of which are essential for achieving long-term goals and lasting success.
Okay, thank you so much. I have learned a lot to you today. So we will meet again in another topic. Uh, so goodbye. Take care.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad I could help today. Take care, and I look forward to our next chat. Have a great day.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye. Talk to you soon.
Okay. So hello everyone. So thank you so much who's watching me live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So we will meet again another topics and another AI session. So goodbye. Take care and Allah Hafiz.